going on, Alf?
Yeah, about that.
That's a childhood favourite of mine, mate.
Yeah, I was never a fucking big fan of him, but I've seen the fucking detail.
Yeah, but I think you're a few years older than me. I mean, I was just before I can even remember. I don't remember ever watching the show.
Yeah.
I just, as long as I can remember, I had a puppet elf, like a life-size puppet elf. You put your arm up his cleat, made him talk.
I wish I had an aggro.
Yeah, true. Well, even my sister still has my elf apparently, and she's holding on to it because she reckons it'll be worth money one day if they replace its fucking voice box. Yeah, I was trying to practice before. I was doing horrible, and then I was in Wolf's room, which was full. And I've seen like that a couple others are on, and they couldn't join because there was only 10 people allowed in the room. But he wasn't there. Like everyone was entered and ready to go, and he wasn't there.
Yeah, he left us to go do something and race, and then said something about closing the lobby when you go. It's like, yeah, no worries. but yeah, I don't know. They'll be just sitting in there because, yeah, I think he had something to do. Did you run the fourth race last night?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I couldn't. I mean, I lost my points because of the DC.
Yeah, you did lose your points. Okay.
Yeah. Gav got the same too. So that's something different compared to GTS. At least when we got the disconnect last time, we still kept our points. So yeah, I had to go again. Got third behind Valos and Banana Josh. But 8 people in the fucking race, so doesn't mean shit really. Literally doesn't mean a thing. Like I didn't even feel good about it. Just cruised home.
Gav done alright. 250.
Yeah, second to Tezza. Second in top split, basically. He got it, congratulations.
I'm just sliding too much today.
At least we can all drive on the fucking track. That's a start.
Just gotta stay out of the walls now.
Yeah, I've got one problem sector, and it's all comes down to basically following other people through there. But the first sector, as you come out of the tunnel over the green strip, if I'm going too slow there, I'll spin.
Oh, that downhill left.
Yeah, the one that I love in the Ferrari. But yeah, I'll spin before I even get to that point if they're going too slow through there. Like, I can't. It's just because I go through there in third, and I have to build the power up.
You're just coming into the last corner now, are you?
Yep. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I haven't practiced enough. I don't know, but like even in Wolf's lobby, I had fucking every OGR and his dog in front of me, so just yeah, really not transitioning to this game well compared to someone like yourself. Yeah, I know you have. I actually would be very me and Pep were giving each other our stats yesterday. Be very interested to see what your on-track time is and your total play time is. Because my total play time was like 103 hours, something like that. And my on-track time was about 25 hours. Pep's total play time was about 56 hours, and his total on track was 24 hours. And how many is your total? Jesus.
Playtime. I'm just doing licenses and done all the missions, just driving all the different cars.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I certainly wouldn't have these hours if I was working. Wouldn't even have 1/4 of them, to be honest. Well, I guess everyone's already had their practice.
More laps the better off you are around this joint. Fucking that bloody pit line. I don't think it got me that time.
I found out, I keep looking up the cast for Yellowstone, but Josh Brolin's daughter is in it. Yeah, she's really pretty. Like, she's got a jaw like him, but she's really fucking pretty. Yeah, I seen the name and I was like, wait, as in, and then like it was already, like, you know, siblings, whatever. He was there. Yeah, I should reinstall this game. Why not? I was thinking before too. I wish we could have the weather radar detector thing turned off when it doesn't, when you don't need it. Yeah, you've got to click through too many things on your HUD. Like, imagine if we had BB there too. Because of this, every fucking time you drive out and your traction's on.
And then brake biases and that as well.
Yeah, yeah. So I just think that, like, if there's outright no weather, then it shouldn't be on. That's my opinion, anyways.
Oh, I don't want to lap without a penalty. Fucking hell.
Oh, you seem like you're struggling. Been out on track longest. Oh my god. If that happens to me in the race and I can repeat that, that will make for the greatest replay.
So sloppy.
Yeah, to be honest, man, it's like this. I feel like there's a bigger difference than there's ever been between how it feels in the lobby and how it feels in time trial.
Oh, there always has been.
Yeah, I know, but only because in one you've got no wear and in the other you've got wear on. Sometimes it feels looser here with the wear on. Whereas usually wear would actually help you because the tyres can warm up, they're not just constantly cold. I guess saying you're running with a fuel load, which you're not in time trial. Yeah, I just had the most sketchiest lap and I went half a second faster.
Fuck me, turn it off, idiot.
Can't do that last turn anywhere near as good as what I can in a Group 4 car. It's just so fucking hard to turn this thing. Like I have to bring one hand off the wheel every time to get the extra rotation. I have to like overextend it with my right arm to turn right. Really wish I could change the wheel rotation.
What's you doing? Pablo? G'day.
I was just putting some food in the oven. God, I'm sick of this fucking new group shit. You should just be able to add anybody to a party anytime. The amount of fucking... Like, I swear that's why we all have errors and shit, because our fucking notification box and message box is full of a billion different groups.
Nah, I eliminate most of.
Yeah, I know you do, but in general, like, man, honestly, I'd have to... I just feel like doing the select all, delete all. But like there's, you know, in a lot of like yours and mine thread, mine and Brad's, mine and Meta's, there's always pictures in there you still kind of want access to.
Oh, I nearly cooked that lap before it started.
Even when you like come to a stop, your wheel is like. Like seriously, I am going 15 kilometre an hour down pit lane.
Yeah.
Listen to my wheel.
Like shit.
Fuck, it's annoying. Like yeah, when I've been doing, like if my missus is watching anything, I essentially can't do like missions or trials or anything like that because like it'd be fucking annoying as fuck. Like I'm restarting every 10 seconds and that's all she's hearing. Like, you know, I can race normally and the wheel won't make a sound, you know? Come to a stop and it's acting like fucking I'm playing ACC. Ooh, excuse me. Wrong time to join. Will it ask me to create a group again? Oh, I was just saying every time you fucking go to add someone, like if you had a pre-existing group or whatever, like, saying I reckon that's half the issue with like errors and memory and shit like that is because we've got 196 fucking messages full of people. It's the worst, man, ever since they incorporated that. I think all of us need to do the Discord thing. I just don't know if the PS4, like it's meant to be a thing now, I just haven't linked it from the PlayStation to Discord. But I imagine if we started doing that, yeah, we wouldn't have to deal with any of it anymore. But I don't know how the parties are going to be in Discord. I know that's what Danny and Chopper do, and you can never really hear Danny. Yeah, if it's through an OBS program, but I mean even Chopper's using OBS, so. Yeah, well, it's already hard enough with Simon, man. Yeah, true. Well, I'm ready to go. I was going to start it. I was just putting food in. Yeah, you said you were like a second and a half slower. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I just said to Wolf just before, to E-Bob just before, I was like, I was in Wolf's lobby and every OGR and his dog was in front of me, so I was like, I'm in real trouble. I'm gonna get Lancey into the chats. Oh yeah, where's that? You got an address? Yeah, I'm joking, mate. Oh, I wouldn't want to work in Port Adelaide. So no, I remember even like when I went there with people from Adelaide, I was like, this place is really nice. They're like, yeah, don't get out of the car. Like, I thought it was beautiful. Same as Glenelg. But I guess it's just because like your beachfront areas around there aren't as built up as our beachfront areas. Like ours is just fucking apartment upon apartment upon apartment along the bay now. And in yeah, I know South Australia is probably the same too, but Melbourne, it's like the whole Bay Area, bro. Like you have to go out of Melbourne to go to a beach that doesn't have fucking houses or businesses 2 meters away. You know, like especially our most popular beach, St Kilda. Like that's a fucking hole. I definitely think I've seen the closest one because the tram line goes there. Yeah, that's the close one. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. Because I do remember that. Like when we actually like got to the cove of it, it did look very open. Um, yeah, I've said it 100 times, man. I really enjoyed that place. Probably because I didn't live there. Probably because I was getting driven around. But everything that we went and looked at, I was just like, this is nice. Mm. No, I mean, I'd been there long before I'd heard anything from him, and my perception of Adelaide was, whatever you hear word of mouth, basically. And there was always like they were the butt of Australia's jokes, essentially. I think the only place that got more shit than Adelaide was Tasmania. Um, but when I went there, the city itself, like very small, but great to get around. Like even the way the city is laid out, remind me very much of Melbourne. It's a little different, like especially towards the north end. Um, oh mate, you can't even drive in the city anymore. Like you can't.
No, you
I
don't
mean,
bother. They're turned
go
into
say
one
two, three
lane
years
car
ago. I know
park.
what you mean about those one-way streets, especially like Flinders Lane. It's like you have to go down these lanes to get like three streets up, essentially. Um, but they've literally like eliminated cars from the city. They've made the city a cyclist fucking haven, and nobody rides their bikes in there. It's a joke what they've done to our city. Like it's still the same layout, but like I could not imagine what it would be like to be a delivery driver trying to deliver something to the city these days. Um, it is pretty bad, and we're from Melbourne, man. Like the only thing we get that you guys don't get truly is the hook turn. To us, it seems normal.
Turn right on a red.
Well, in general, be on the left-hand side of the road to turn red. That's turn right. Even that, like, I think the most well-known one is Burke and Russell, um, because like you literally sit in the way of a tram to be doing a fucking hook turn. Like, tram's beeping its bell, and yeah, it's classic Melbourne. I've been in the city for fucking nearly two. I have been in the city since COVID. 100%. Yep, 100%. Like probably 2.5 years since I even went near the city. Which sucks because we used to go in all the time. Like even though we've got cinemas like literally 2 minutes away, the plaza, we'd go into the city and go to a fancy palace cinema just because it was quiet, small, free. Fuck, I haven't seen Roost on this for ages. He said hello to me in Furby Sing. I was like, fuck, is that the same Rooster? I remember we were trying to recruit him. How did Mr. MCA get so many Group 3 and Group 4 cars already? Well, think about it. He's had a guide for every race and he's tried multiple cars. Yeah. Yeah, well, Simon said his stats before and they're pretty scary. Me and Pep were comparing and some were really close, and then others were completely not close. And I was like, well, I've definitely played this game a lot more than you, but you've been on track nearly as much as I have. Yeah, righto. Every time anybody goes slower than we're meant to go through there. So if they get, like, because both of you got loose, I went around you, and Brett was real loose, and I could have went up the inside of him, but I didn't, so I backed off. And then if I'm under 100, yeah, no, it wasn't you after that. Like, I got past you fine, but he nearly hit the wall on the right hand side, turning into the right, and then he was way too far over to the left, and he was just all over the place. And as a result, I was about 95k turning into that turn, and I usually turn into the turn about 115, and when I'm about 100 I get back on the throttle and back out. If I am anything under that, the car just turns around. Seems to be just yeah. I'm not very confident at all at the moment. Like I'm not. I haven't adapted. I haven't. Yeah. What's yeah. But what if it becomes a thing where you're not allowed to use it? Then I'm really fucked.
That's all I got for
I 1000% needed it when it was daily B here in the Audi. I think I over rotated way too much.
the black one's better than the white one, though. I hope.
Oh yeah, you've got two already, don't you? I was like, how'd you fucking change your livery? You didn't even leave.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I got it the wrong one.
Yeah, but anybody else would have dived down the inside of you and made contact. See, I don't get... If I do it right, I don't get less than 100. It's actually like my favourite sector, but as I said, if I get slowed... It's my problem in general, even in GTS. If my rhythm gets broken, I fail. Yeah, it wasn't Wolf's fault or anything. Like, it was just something that I'm having a problem with. You know, you've seen the same in Chuppagetty stream the other night. The exact same thing happened. Draft is so much stronger in this game. Sorry. Yeah, but it's fucking horrible without it. Barely get over 260 without it, and then I'm going fucking 280 with it. It's how the Genesis felt at Daytona. But yeah, I was gonna, after we're done here, whatever, after my result, I was gonna try and practice some. I hate Autoopolis, but I was gonna do Autoopolis from the back in the Group 4 Genesis, so I can start getting used to that car before I have to, because I haven't driven that at all. And my absolute go-to Group 4 car now is a Ferrari. Woof. We were like 4,000s apart there. Yeah, I know, Lounsey. Look, honestly, I haven't even driven this car with a brake balance, but yes, I would very much like at least -1. But who knows, you know, it'd probably cause me to spin more. But yeah, just the way, like even with the way the wear, because the wear's completely different now in this game than it was in the last game. No matter what you did last time, it was always your handling wheels that got damaged more, not your drive wheels. And in this, like I had to get used to driving the Genesis with a plus balance to counter all the wear, but I always very much preferred driving that car with like a -1 or a -2 setting to kind of give me more front end turning ability. But I generally think they've changed the wear, and it's at least a lot more accurate now, because I don't get how your hand, just from your wheels turning, they go over your wheels spinning at the rear. It just doesn't make sense to me. Never did. So if the game's more focused on what wheels are actually applying the spin rather than what wheels are turning left and right, then I think it'll get a lot better. Oh, that was nearly it. Like I said, I go third there, bro, and when I'm behind you, I have to go down to second. And you're not lagging, it's just the lobbies. You're bouncing all over the place to me. I'm probably bouncing all over the place to you. Yeah. I wish it was the same could be said. Car's so much better out of turns than mine is. It's like you start accelerating away halfway through the turn, and I've got to get out of the full apex before I can even plant it a little. Yeah, I know, it's like I said, the draft is ridiculous now. You know how many people are going to confuse raw talent for draft, as we say? Because the moment they get in it, they're going to think they're faster than you. How many dives do you reckon there's going to be in the last lap into this hairpin? Push or pass? Fucking hell, you can brake late. I didn't want to block the line. Yeah, the draft is ridiculous, dude. This car does not have this type. Nah, I've got it on normal. I've got all the settings right, bro. Like it. So with the wenting, did we not have went in the first week? Was that something that they added? Okay. Because, yeah, I still remember getting annoyed when Danny said something to me about the tailwind. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, But yeah, in comparison, Simon, I have 106 total hours for 25 and a half on track. How insane is that? 1/4. But I've already done a hell of a lot of liveries and a hell of a lot of photos. Like shit, I've already done 36. Actually, I've done more than that. I've shared 36 styles already. Leoncy's already probably up to 200. Fucking horrible. My record's never going to recover. 1 win out of 28 races. Calm down, Mark. Mark Plyer. He's Canadian, isn't he, bub? He's an American? Oh, he seems Canadian just because he's cooler. Nah, very, very cool, manly voiced, kind of Clark Kent, handsome-ish looking streamer. Hangs out with Pewds and Septiceye and all the big boys. Um, but yeah, out of all the streamers she watches, he's probably one of my favourite. But at the same time, he can be really annoying. But that's how he gets his views, by playing up a character. Whereas Pewds is like done everything he needs to build his thing now. He's just like, fucking whatever. Like, you like me or you don't. I do. I think he's I think he's funny, and I think he does good causes. I think he's got himself to his position. I mean, he took on YouTube, man. Like, he's a good dude. I think he's a very good dude. He's donated so much money to so many causes. So's Jack. Jack's probably the most relatable and the most likable. Nah, fuck that little cunt. He ain't relatable at all. He's a little rich kid. Fucking go-karter. Wants to be called Sir. Oh, mate, God, him. Even my missus was like, what a dick. What's it? How he wants to add his mother's name now. It's really silly. It's really silly. It's his choice, yes, but it's really silly. It's such an attention grabbing thing. And like, so is Ham gone? Is it going to be whatever the fuck it becomes? Or is he going to get like the Mick Schumacher treatment where he's allowed to pick like 3 letters? And I'm not hating on Hamilton. I just think it's a really like pompous thing. But I'm sure his mum's a lovely lass. And she probably does deserve some recognition because his dad seemed to get all of it for Lewis's success. His dad gets the Tiger Woods treatment. I don't know, it just seems like, why this late in his career? It just genuinely seems like another attention-grabbing thing by Lewis Hamilton. Uh, Would you say that Kaepernick was not trying to grab attention? He was the guy that didn't kneel for the NFL national anthem and became the biggest scapegoat in American history and also the biggest advocate for BLM. And Lewis basically followed suit in F1 and plenty of people criticised him for the same things. But it certainly didn't blow up. Like Kaepernick is black too. But he's like Lewis Black, like half. Yeah, I know. I just think it's a bit silly. That's all. I haven't come this far into my life and thought, I'm going to be called Russell McDonald Kelly. Who the fuck is racing Kelpie?
Russell McDonald.
Or can friends of friends join these? Oh, there you go. Ferbs just said for racing it stays the same. Well, that's good, because I mean, I wouldn't want to confuse him now, would I? Cancel my entry for a sec so I can watch you guys. Alright, Wolf's connection looks perfect. Meta's still a tiny bit, but not that bad. Chronic Cripplers looks perfect. Simon's looks perfect. Roosters is similar to Meta's. Dragon's sitting there, Kelpie's sitting there. No, that was just joining. You didn't used to get it for joining, it used to only ever be quitting.
Are you complaining about the game meta?
Furby said don't de-rick it, meta. Yeah. De-rick. Yeah. That's a really fucking good point, isn't it, Yoda? I mean, that's like literally a massive can of worms that Gav would probably fucking jump on top of. In my opinion, someone like Lewis and all his talk loses its strength when you go and take a knighthood from the inbred thieving royals. It's a really good point. It's a really good point. It's a really good point.
They give anyone a knighthood.
Can't stand up for one thing and then believe in the other. But yeah, anyways, we won't hate on Hamilton, but that's a good point, Yodes. I'm anti-royalty, bro. I'm like anti-royalty. Like
You know, like pirates.
The royalty, except maybe in the case of the Russians, royalty has only ever been something really bad. The end of the Russian dynasty is a pretty fucked up piece of history. Regardless of what it did or didn't do for the Russian people, what came next was worse.
And the Poms didn't help them either when they asked for it.
Jedi Hamilton would sound better. Mate, Jedi anything would sound better. Jedi Jester. Alright, you guys can race because I'm gonna eat a pie. Just meat pie, mate. Meat pie sauce straw. 4 and 20. Is bread all good? No, I sent him a chat ages ago and said to him we did. One little bit of royalty I had a little bit of respect for, Yodes. World War II history. It's a tricky one too, a very, very tricky one. The Belgians. King Leopold was made one of the biggest scapegoats in history for his decisions during World War II. And his decisions were only for the Belgian people. Yeah, nah, there you go, Yodes. That's the best thing ever. And you got to agree to this one, Meta. for F1 to sack the Russians, then go race in Saudi Arabia next week. Mate, don't even give us like I brought up this when they announced they were going there. WWE have a deal with Saudi Arabia, and it's a joke. It's a really really bad joke. And then all the pandering to women's rights over there when there is none. Like having a female racing program in Saudi Arabia when they can't even drive on the road. Yeah, righto. Yeah. Progress, yeah. Yeah, bad. Yeah, WWE said that too, and then they didn't even send their women there. And then when they did send their women there, they had to be fully clothed, head to toe. Imagine trying to do a wrestling match when you got to wear 95% body covering. It's just they've still got to conform. Oh, he's actually Wolf. Oh, he's still Brett though. Yeah, I'm confused because I only have. Do you mean in the game? He changed it because TPGN Brett, sorry, TPGN Wolf is not online. Brett is. I did, and he already had a TPGN Wolf. Why would you? Well, yeah, it hasn't changed, and I did send him a party invite to Brett. I just cancelled it, done it again. Yeah, it's confusing. We're getting to the point where we're basically calling each other by name now, so they'll figure it out.
That dirty cunt, that dirty cunt.
Yeah, that's you, mate. Sorry, that's us. And Brett's the third fucking.
I wouldn't mind seeing last night's replay. It got a little bit
Which replay?
argy-bargy.
Of your race?
Yeah.
The dude had a crack
argy-bargy
at you at the
second
end
lap.
too, didn't he?
Yeah.
I
He come into the last corner and he's just flicked me and pushed
Yeah.
me in.
I didn't see it,
So
but I
on the
remember him
way
saying.
out, I just muscled him out.
Yeah, I heard you
How'd
say
he lie?
something, and I seen him have his comment at the end, and I was like, mate, you got second.
I wasn't losing it. I was
I know
not
you mean.
losing
Yeah,
that.
you're not just going to move aside when someone dives you on the last lap. Like if of all
around
the places,
the outside especially.
yeah, of all the places to go defensive, it's the last lap. Like deal with it, man. Even I had to do it in the last lap. I didn't block anyone or anything like that, but I still had to go defensive. Yeah, yeah, right in front of me. Bro, when I felt like I was having a fucking PX7 Metal Gear moment when he come up behind me the second time, I was like, I thought he spun, and then he spun again because I was going too slow. All right, starting. I'm gonna go eat my food. So you can't even. So when I'm spectating him on the pause menu, I can't even fucking start it. I've got to go to the main menu. Yeah, sorry, Brett. I was super confused, bro. It hasn't come up as a name change on mine yet. It still says Brett, and I was like, "What's he talking about? Top Gun Wolf's not online." And then he was like, "Top Gun Wolfman." I was like, "Same thing." That's what he said. I was like, "Yeah, well, that's what we've been calling you forever now too." So yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah, because you've already taken it. You would have had to have done the double underscore. That's the best way around it. I think fucking who was it who had the double underscore? Someone had it last season. yeah, chat with how much I've been watching Yellowstone. That is very much about, you know, money making the world go round and how big progress and big money can force even the oldest traditions and the oldest, you know, landowners and stuff like that out of a position, whether they have a say in it or not, over the state of progress, you know, and big businesses constant strive towards progress while ignoring all the things that the people are saying are killing the world is just, yeah, it's another thing that just makes it go round and round and round. The show really fucking nails that aspect. It's like, are they living in the past and trying to hold on to something that's dead, or are they trying to prevent their part of the world becoming like every other part of the world? It's a very interesting topic. Oh, that's a cool idea on Roost's car with the flags on the window banner. What is it, all his heritage? Scottish, Irish, Norway, Wales. So he's a Viking thief immigrant. Well, I was just thinking in terms of, like, because literally if you've got Irish, Scottish and Welsh and they're all in a boat together, they were all sent here. And then in Norway, I mean, basically anybody in Europe has Icelandic heritage. Manu practiced on. Probably have enough time left for 2 races before the actual race, if you want to get in, because the races are over in about 7 minutes. I'm just having a feed while the boys go round and round and round. But yeah, it's friends only, Top Gun, well not Top Gun only, but whatever, Top Gun and friends. It's open, there's still plenty of slots, it's full room, and so far everybody's been able to practice and whatnot, like nobody's had any glitches or anything. Oh, good Don. Yeah, come do some races. No, they haven't sorted the lobbies, Don. They haven't. This is just a rare, because usually I'm the designated host because I kind of have the best internet speeds. But this game has proven that that doesn't mean anything anymore. And besides me being the designated host, we gave it to Pep because Pep was the PS5 operator, and that wasn't helping none either. Wolf's had pretty good luck with hosting. He seems to have at least everybody's able to drive out on the track. I can't even join Meta's rooms, but other people can. I specifically cannot. It times out every time I try to join a room Meta's got up. So no, they're not fixed, mate. It's just working at the moment. But don't worry about that. Early days. But I really wish they would understand they got priorities, but I wish they'd just even just give us the ability to change settings on the fly so we could start doing our own series, you know, lock ourselves away in a room that no one can get to, and yeah, just even that, like, you know, so then other guys can copy the settings and be ready to go. Because, like, that was always the thing too, you know, we had any issue in the old game, I was like, alright, I'm going to reset, someone, like, would instantly save the settings, and before I even reset, they've got the new room launch, so, yeah, I just wish that they would, I mean, I get it, small steps, things at a time, he's got money to steal, but, yeah, I really wish they'd do something about the lobbies, because it's always been our thing, you know. We're not like fucking WTC or Track All Stars or anything like that, anything too serious, but we have our best and most fun racing in lobbies, for sure. And, you know, we could set up for fucking rounds, the 2 or 3 rounds ahead.
bicycle went through him. He spun coming round the left-hander down the hill. And so I spun at the fucking hairpin and then did a second one.
Nah, he's not quite back, Donny. He will be one day, hopefully, but at the moment, unfortunately, he's not. It's Yoda. We should have a GoFundMe for Yoda. But I'm sure even he would say there's probably more important things that he could set up a GoFundMe for than a PlayStation and fucking wheel and game. But I'm sure the community would donate. I've seen them donate to lesser causes.
Then Wolf coming in. Just so depending on like, nah, get up the pace.
Maybe I should go have 9 kids. Whatever, Hayden, you make no sense. Are we stuck?
Maybe.
Are we stuck? Are we stuck? Are you serious? Oh my god. That's why it broke. Because Chopper just joined it. Yep.
It took a few minutes to start though.
Oh, fucking mate. Simp. Simp. Following him around like a lust fuck? No, not you. Who's simping the Chopper? Yep. 30 seconds later. I don't care. I just like giving him shit because it upsets him. It's really hot. It's fucked though because we were doing other races and it was fine. Everything's fine. You're looking at a picture of Gav. Can I at least bring up the pause? Oh, I can this time. Cool. Yeah, because I was in spectator mode. So it's not fully frozen, because I can still look at the lobby. But I can't, even if I go back into spectate, yeah, black screen. Okay. There we go. No. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I think that's what it is. Like as soon as someone bails on it, like it essentially it breaks the whole thing. Um, but I mean, everybody that was in the race has finished it. There's now 4 people sitting here outside the race. I think it's frozen, bro. Like it's not frozen. I can still look at the people that have entered it and look at a black screen with a track and a car going around it, but we should just like reduce the race finish to counter to like 0. The first person finishes and the race just ends. They are, aren't they? I had one beer and I was like, it was like life. Um, yeah, the room's broken, Tez. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is what, bub? Bub? What the fuck is what? That's a silver. Yeah, they go in clothes and stuff. You don't have to kill it. Yeah, if you've had clothes sitting in a drawer for ages, you open it up and they come out. Like, yeah, I think they call them silverfish. Guys, it's broken, man. This is not kosher. Like this is.
You can still flick between the things.
I know I can still move it, but I mean, like it's every. So what you're saying? This is because we were all right, man.
Race,
Like this was the 3rd race, but it's the first race that I haven't been a part of, and I was just spectating, and I was able to spectate it. And the moment they finish the race, we're just stuck on this black, and it's not like the black screen. It's like I said, I can still see the lobby. I can still see who's in it. It's really bad. Insert credit card to continue. Alright, tell me if it kicks us. Yeah, well, I, yeah, dude, that was we could have had a race in that time. Yeah, I quit. I'll do it quick. Friends only. 16.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I know. We've pretty much only got one chance now, and I won't really get it because I'm still eating. Yeah, pretty much.
And 9 o'clock. Unless I changed it.
Yeah, I think the
Better hit.
moment, like, if unless we all wait for it, I think the moment anyone goes to leave, like that breaks it even further, and then people trying to join it, I just, yeah, I don't want to go on about it. I've, it was really frustrating watching Chopper's stream the other night, seeing how long they were waiting for it, and Danny's like, "It's good, man, it's good," and we're like, "Nah, it's not. It's really not." All right, but see, sometimes, man, I swear, I put the room up, and like, if yous are all here, like, I will get into the room, and yous will already be in it faster than I've loaded it up. Yeah, I could send you a link for What Culture, which is like they're so much. What Culture's huge, you know. I don't know what their main page has got for likes, but they've got What Culture Movies, What Culture Gaming, What Culture Wrestling. Um, they gave it a 9 out of 10. Um, no, I'm not feeling good at all, to be honest, Tez. The moment someone has an issue in front of me, my car wants to spin. But yeah, they're a very respected, like YouTuber essentially, or like they've got a site, they've got the YouTube, everything. They're a big deal, and they gave it a 9 out of 10. And they did a video last night, not addressing the update, but addressing the current Metacritic rating, which I think is 2.0. Actually, I think it's even gone down lower than that since it come out last night. It's down to like 1 point something now. Um, and they said just for the sake of like them and that they put out a review that said this game was great, and now they look like they were like, now we've got egg on our face. You know, we've told people to go out and buy this game, and it's not what we reviewed. Was essentially what they were saying. You know, that they thought it was very dodgy practice to hand out the game to all the reviewers and then get the reviews done, and you know, the perfect scores, and then 10 days later they change every aspect of the game in terms of the grind, and the grind was the one thing that, like, in all the reviews, they were like, "Oh, the grind is quite good. You know, you'll enjoy the grind." So they were just addressing that. They weren't like they said they may do a review, but at the time they weren't. They were just saying, "Look, this is not kosher," and they weren't just going Gran Turismo. They were going, they brought up so many other games that have done it, and the biggest consensus thing, like they were ragging on EA and 2K a lot. They were like, "This is not EA. This is not 2K," and they essentially, like, just were basically apologising for their review that now. They've actually gone and removed. They even said it, like they've removed their original review of it. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. It's been my saying for like 2.5 years now. Is what it is, and what it is shit. But I'm not like, I'm more into What Culture Wrestling. I think they're like one of the best up to date wrestling pages, and the thing I don't watch, I watch more IGN. Everybody rags on IGN, saying that they're under the pay belt, which I would believe with some of their reviews. But I used to think, well, I still think that What Culture are non-biased and very good at their job. And I felt bad for the reviewer bloke. But the Metacritic thing, man, that annoys me too. Like, because the game, come out universally praised. Even in the initial week, the Metacritic rating would have been fine. People just go and bomb a Metacritic rating, like they do it with TV. Like, Batman was copping it. Batman's meant to be the best Batman movie of all time. I haven't seen it yet, but it's truly, genuinely meant to be the best. Reviews, fan reaction, everything, and it's still getting bombed on Metacritic because of the guys that don't like Robert Pattinson. So, Metacritic's hard. I know, fucking idiots, that's who. Dude's a brilliant actor. Yeah. Oh, I love the meme now. It's got him, and it's got like, you girls had him for 13 years. He belongs to us boys now. No, I seen Rover a very long time ago. I think that came out 2009. It was him and Guy Pearce, post-apocalyptic movie set in Australia. He was brilliant in it, and that was all I needed to change my opinion. Um, and he's done heaps of good films in between, and he will always be Cedric to me rather than fucking Edward. Um, but him in Tenet, I was like, this cunt could be James Bond. Like, him in Tenet was like, I had a crush on him in it. He was that good in it. No, I think Roost, what happened was, well, I don't know about the connection, but the lobby crashed, bro. It crashed hard after we finished the race. So if anybody wants to rejoin, hurry up about it. And what do I do, guys? Do I continue streaming tonight, knowing that I can do the stream in the race, but I might not be able to save the replay? So I'll still get the result, but I might not be able to save the replay because it might crash after the race. So tell me what you guys would rather. Do you want to see the race live, or do you want to fucking see just a cheat edit where I make myself look good as I kill everyone on the track and edit all those bits out? Sorry, what? Yeah. I actually have no even the replay save files, even though they're way more HD now, they're tiny, man. The ones from last night, first race was like 16 megs, second one was 8. It's like 1 meg per car. Try it again if you can, Tez. Chups, whoever. I know Chups will never be here watching, but let him know. We've still got half hour to get 2 done. Lounsey said oil change for you, Meta. There you go. He said he done it, mate. Yeah, I know, yo. It's really frustrating me, mate, because that's what I said. It's hard for me. I prefer making content, but I don't get any attention on my content, even when I try to make content that is like a play guide or whatever that benefits others. I don't get any attention on it ever. I've got my core guys that can either stand my music or whatever. I prefer making the content. I really love the replay modes. I like being able to put videos together and put an edit over it. But I know my audience has solely been built up over streaming. The biggest pain for me right now is that I can't even stream the game without having to... basically, if I want to do dailies, and I want to do dailies for 3 hours, then I'm going to have 6 different streams in those 3 hours. And that's hurting me, as like it's hurting my page. It's very hard to get momentum in a stream if you don't have viewers in it. And like, people, half the time they'll only come to your stream if they see that 5, 6, 10 people are already sitting there watching it. If you have to build that up every single time, like, the other night I lost 3 streams that all were up to a dozen viewers, 200 comments, stuff like that. Enjoy, mate. I'm still eating, so these pies are really hot. But yeah, GTR looks good. You'll kill it. Even Dan was fucking on the money. Do you have one here at the moment?
Penalty.
No. What did the Nemesis pick? Yeah, probably. Fucking hell, that server looks quick. Yeah, I know you will, Yodes. You're the only one who fucking did, mate. I honestly thought, like, I didn't even bother to check notifications or anything. I was like, look, if I upload this tonight, I get up tomorrow, that's 10, 12 hours later, 20, 30, 40 people would have watched it. Yeah, nah. Like, fucking 10 views, 1 comment. It's like, alright. But I think Gav was able to stream it and successfully get out of the race last night, I think. Who knows? I'm too scared to do it with Nations and Manu, but I know with Race C it is 1000% a thing. Yes, he is in the Ford. Your car right now is a high... Your car has 2 wings right now, Meta. A Ford EcoBoost and a Fanatec wing. God, imagine the aerodynamics on that. And it's about fucking 2 feet longer than ever, with all the fuselage and shit on the back. On the view, if you look at it on the stream, like it's... I'll take a photo. I'll just take a photo. It's fucking horrid. It's a monstrosity. Yeah, I've seen people talking about that with, what is it, Suzuka or whatever, and they're already assuming, like I've said, anybody who assumes anything about this game like they know it at this point is not Kaz, so they don't know shit. But yeah, I can see why, because it's the only race that actually, as we stand right now, has weather settings. So I think that's why people are just assuming that it might have rain, based off the fact that it's one of the 4 tracks there, it's the only one that has rain. That's all it is. I mean, I'm assuming here that's the only reason they think they know. But you know, I'm not one of those guys that claims to have a personal connection inside Polyphony or whatever and get on the Twitter and be like, oh, I'm on Kaz. Yeah, he's onto it. He's going to get rid of the wall riding. Yep. We all know those type of guys. We've heard them all before. I might have to get the official. Way, Roost, Jesus Christ. And his engine's still blown, sitting in the pits. That's awesome. Oh, now it's even better, Meta. Now you're a Fanatec Optus. I'll personally contact my the governor inside the FIA of Gran Turismo, and I'm going to report this piece of shit. Talking about you, Simon. Even that stuff, the amount of times I've seen top split drivers say they're going to report someone to like an official body or whatever, and that person's still playing the game. Good job, guys. The only way to really take someone off of the PSN is to make them fuck up on PSN, not inside a game. 3 strikes and you're done. And now PSN standards are so bad you can't even call someone stupid or dumb. It could be reported for abuse and you will get a strike. So you've just got to be... You literally cannot use even a non-vulgar or explicit word. You just literally cannot use a descriptive word for the actions of someone in a PSN message. You will get reported and you will get a strike. That's how bad it is now. But I guess it's social media that did that, you know, with how much people can get away with saying kill yourself. I mean, I got banned on Facebook and kicked off of the page because I said I was skull fuck someone. And it was a joke. But it didn't matter. I said it. They reported it. 30-day ban, and removed. I can still like the page and see the page, but I can't comment or anything on it. It's just like an automatic feature that Facebook does now. Right.
Hang on.
Yeah. $5 kilo piece of meat. Fuck, what type of meat? Meta's just muted himself because he's feeling a bit crook.
That chicken thigh had.
Yoda, how are you able to check your current DR? How do you know you gained 100 DR last night? I don't know of any way that we can actually check our DR at the moment. The only thing I've got is Kudos, and it's pre-GT7. It still has me as an A+. And I've even Googled, you know, GT7, how do we check DR? I can't find anything. Because, I mean, I lost my A+ ages ago. Obviously, no, if you mean the one before the pit entry, no, it's not. I thought it would be too, and was like avoiding it for a little while. But all the ghosts go straight over the top of it. You can go straight over the top of it. It's the exit. I don't know, like, if you're fully, like, I went into the pits for the first time today to change tyres too, and I went in full tilt, didn't get a penalty. I think it's just the exit line, and it's really brutal, bro. Like, you've got to be in between the lines. Left or right of either line, you get like a 3-second penalty. So the first race that actually has a tyre change in it is going to be very interesting because of that.
Don't touch the line.
Yeah, like, don't even touch it. One wheel. Don't. But it'll I mean, look at fucking Tokyo Expressway. It's going to eliminate that, ain't it? Imagine what that would be now. Probably a 50-second penalty. God, I haven't had a meat pie in a little while. This is so fucking satisfying right now. Yeah, I don't think so, Yotes. If you got 100 DR, mate, it was from whenever you last raced and you didn't look. No, I think any wheel, bro. So 2 wheels. So when they come around, I'll show you. Simon's coming past it now, or Meta's going past. So the lines on the left here of the pits. So even like there's a line on the right that comes back to the track, and the line on the left is the track limit. Either one. Either one. So here we go. I'm out on the left. There's the line. So touch grass on the left, penalty. Go over the line on the right, penalty. Yeah, it's only on pit exit, mate. But Tokyo, it's got to be pit entry, mate. There's a yellow, red, white. There's a whole fucking ripple strip in between the line. Like shit, man. Tokyo in the GT40, I drifted into that pit. How sexy is that Ford GT? Oh, I just realised it is the IMSA one. Like, I knew the car was, but the actual livery is exactly the same. It has IMSA on it. That's awesome. I'm surprised, Grant. Like, me and Meta were talking about the Ferrari. We're like, how come they've got no liveries for the Ferrari? I really like the new Renault one too. So yeah, he can cut that line completely. That's fine. But like for a little while there, I was genuinely avoiding it. But this one up here on the left, so go on the grass at all? Like, and I mean, it really is just an outright like you'd sit there and go, oh, how's that even possible? But it is, the pit exit is literally just a single file line, you know, like. But yeah, Tokyo will be so interesting. I just realised I need to get Arnie or Meta to create me a decal that says simping ain't easy on the back of my car. Actually, no, on the front of my car, because then it can be like my penis as I rub my penis all over the person in front of me. Simping ain't easy. Has it happened again? It's happened again. It's happened again. It's happened again. Look, we just got invisible names floating around. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. Use it like Ghost. Woo! Woo! It's so fucked. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. It's open, isn't it? I guess we should all move on.
Yeah, we are floating around, aren't we?
Wow, you guys, if you could see what I'm seeing,
Yeah.
it's
No,
like,
I'm watching your stream and yeah.
and it's
There we
just
go. It's
hey,
gone through.
and your names are still there.
Floating.
That looked like something like a deliberately funny kind of glitch. Like, no worries, boys. Good luck to everyone.
Yeah. We'll probably all end up in the same fucking lobby anyway if it's like it was last night.
Yeah, but last night was Nations. We don't even know what, like, even Danny asked what's going on with the, are we all together, are we split now, like, is it going back to, I mean, imagine if it went back to just fucking Oz NZ, fuck yeah. But imagine some of the lobbies. Where's fucking Merlin? I thought he said he was doing it tonight. Oh, that sounded like a fucking, like someone held the mic to their ass. He's not even on. Oh. And look how dedicated I am now, Lounsey. If you do one, I'm like, yeah, well, that's it. That's my livery. I'm actually probably going to do the other scuba too. At least one more of them. Because what is there? 4 of them? 5 of them? I definitely think I can get better at it. I only took 4 races last night. At least they're on the hour too. Like, wasn't the last one like an hour and 20 minutes between them? It was like 8, 9:20, 10:40, 12, 1:20, something like that. But, I mean, when it's a 7-minute race, fucking. Oh, better go look at that oil. Everyone look at your oil.
Got 2 cars.
They really need a quick option to do that in your garage. Because I had to literally swap, like, because when I went to do the Interlagos trial, used 3 different cars.
It's left me in my black one.
Yeah, because that's your Manu car.
No, it's not. The white one is.
Well, one of them is your Manu car, mate, and it'll only bring up your Manu car. Even like it was the same in the old one too.
That's why I got out of the white one before, because I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in my Manu car.
Mate, look at this. I'm gonna do a race tech, and I'm gonna delete. Like, I've got 49 friends with times. I'm gonna delete like 25 years. Starting with the 15 in front of me. No, they do, because we had, so in Daily C, they're definitely not getting mixed. Like, it's tricky as fuck, yodes. Like, me, Ferbs, and Jokin, we're all trying to race with each other at Daytona, all starting at the back, no qualifying time, similar DR, and we could not get, me and Jokin got in together, we couldn't get in with Ferbs. And we thought it would be the same last night, and also thought, like, if it is the same, then there's literally no point having GT1, GT2, GT3, or whatever, because you're going to have 2 leagues for each one, PS4s, PS5s, and then it's kind of unfair on the PS5 guys, like, especially if there's a pleb who's got a PS5, he gets lumped in with them just because he's got a PS5. But last night we had fucking 5 of us in the one lobby, and guaranteed 2 of them had PS5. So at least for this, it doesn't seem to be the case, thankfully. Oh, and yeah, I got into a race with Ferbs, but then I got DC'd, so I blamed him. So yeah, it is what it is, mate. We all had our say last night to the point that we upset Meta. So as I said, like, I'm not just ragging on Gran Turismo being the buggy filled broken game that it is. I'm also doubly feeling it because I got WWE 2K22, you know, and I was meant to stream it, and I can't stream it without being copyrighted. I can't play any of the career without hitting an invisible barrier that stops any progress, and then even in the arcade mode there's still the same old glitches that existed in 2K20. So I'm just doubly butthurt at the moment that the two brand new games I have from 2K, you expect that shit, and especially pay to win. But from Sony Polyphony, you don't expect it. So that's just why I'm like, I got two choices of brand new games that I want to play that I thought would really help me grow the page. Like, look what it's done for Rory Alexander. You know, anybody streaming a new game all the time couldn't even stream it on the PS4 to start with. So I'm doubly frustrated by it because I have two games that have been released less than 20 days ago and they're both broken. So that's why I've been extra agitated with it. More on the streamer side of it too. Yeah, he is on PS5. They all are. That's again how we confirmed it, Yoda. Another way we confirmed it. All three of the distinct boys have PS5s, and they were in split lobbies with all of us. But for Daily C, I mean, I haven't tried the new Daily C. Next time I see Ferbs streaming, I'll try and get in, because I'm going to do some Daily C from the back, because I hate Autoopolis and I need to learn how to drive the Group 4 version of this car. Fucking hell, man, I must have been sweating before. My gloves feel fucking cold and wet. But like I could tell ya, pretty much, what do we got? I'll go through it quickly. So, Ando, Atom, Chopper, Don, all the distincts, Louncy, MCA, OGR Mad Hatter, Saint Nickel, Kenty. That's it, out of my friends list. So I would actually say that 2/3, 3/4 of them are still on PS4. Just seems either the rich kids or the super fast kids have already got the PS5, or they're Chuppagetti and they get one given to them. Baby girl. I swear it was Fleshlight, Brett. It was a Fleshlight, mate. I'm telling you. I don't know anything about them except the shape that they're meant to be made in, and I'm telling you, that's what it was. It'd been a while. Probably hadn't jacked off for 2 days. That boy's got testosterone for an eternity. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Simon, you could probably relate to this, how even you probably could, Brett. I was watching Yellowstone today and there was a quote in it, and I've said this heaps, it's been in Family Guy, but there was a quote with a little altered bit from a Texan. The guy was like, Roadhouse is the best fucking movie ever made. And the guy's like, Roadhouse is like ever fucking made. When I grow up, I want to be Sam Elliott, but have Patrick Swayze's mullet. I was like, I lost my shit. I was like, this is literally, it's like, if the show has spoken to me in any level, it is that. That is, I call my dad Sam Elliott, and I grew up idolising Patrick Swayze. Like, fucking made me laugh so hard. When the guy's like, best fucking movie ever. And he like looked at him like he was ready to throw him out of the car. Like you look at someone when they touch your stereo. Sam Elliott, fuck it, mate. When I'm gonna be bad, like Clint Eastwood's on death's door. When he goes, I'll be sad. But Sam Elliott, I'll be a fucking mess. Love that cunt. God, I'd love to see him come back to have a cameo as Ghost Rider. Him and Nick Cage, especially with what they're doing with the multiverse now. Love to see that shit. Rough day. Rough life. Yeah, I've been... I mean, not that I'm working at the moment, but I'm trying to stop myself from gaming all day at the moment. So I'm not turning it on till 3, 4 in the afternoon anymore. It's just, as I said to you earlier, you know, it's not helping me. Especially when you're just doing the same shit and having bad results. Like, it's really not putting me in a good spot. And it's not helping me get work, so... Yeah, 100%. 100%. The more frustrated you get. I think that's where fucking Simon was at the end of last season.
Yep.
Had all the pace in the world in the trials and the lobbies, and as soon as crunch came to it, he'd flip his shit. And we've all been there. You know, it was like what I said to you with that last race. I was like, don't be in a party. Don't be in a party. Get your shit done. And you did. Sometimes we just need to fucking concentrate on our own shit, or...
I needed you to keep fucking yapping last night, that's for sure.
What, you needed it? Concentration?
Yeah, just, yeah. If I'm there and I'm like, just...
Because you'll get frustrated?
No, just... not... It was just something in the back, constant in the back, rather than just knowing
Nothing.
that rear vision mirror was full of 2 cars.
Yep.
Yeah, they wanted past, they were probably quicker, but...
You were on the ball, bro. You just took off so quick. Like, and the middle of the pack broke up pretty quick too, because the 2 guys that we had in front of us that were loose as hell and caused accidents. Like, they didn't cause accidents, but they got loose, and then we all slowed down, and then accidents happened. Like, Joken and Pep both stuffed up because of that Miko racer bloke in front of me. Joken and Pep were almost fucking magnetised to each other last night. It was honestly the worst I've ever seen Pep do. And, like, the way he was at the end of it to actually quit a race, I've never seen him that dejected. Yeah, same as me. Well, E-Bog was like, oh, we had practice. I was like, for fucking 13 seconds. Yeah. I don't know, it's the track's not the problem there, it's the car, and just getting used to the, how much, like, it didn't take long, like, even doing the practice, you know, put a little bit of throttle down, spun, was like, alright, don't do that again. And then Eve, I think it was you and both Simon said it to me about just less brake, you know, more just ease the car in there and guide it out. And then when I was watching Pep, like, I was saying the same thing, you know, like, just, yeah, I'm in it, bro, I'm entered, mate. I'm just sitting there. I don't try to chase the clock at all anymore before a race. All of that, like even Pep was saying it yesterday, you put your first lap in and it's a good lap and then you can't get close to it, and it's like, what the fuck, like. So I really don't try to stress myself, especially with how long quali is now, man. We're gonna have 4 laps at least. Depends who I match with. Like last night I pulled over so many times to try and find someone that I could follow.
Oh, Japanese.
Alright, I'm in.
Japanese kickflip.
Blackie Chan. Pan Mac, I'm way down, guys. I'm not with any of yous.
Nah,
I am way down. I don't have 1+ here.
I got Aussie Hypnotic. I got no plus here.
I raced Aussie last night. He was doing alright.
Kickflip.
Actually, we helped each other get a good poly.
Roast for God. Stolen
Yeah, it
burritos.
disappears now, yo. So I actually like the HUD now. Like whenever, even when you're in like normal circuit and you just leave it, it'll like do this really cool kind of roaming footage of the track. I really like it. It just makes it look pretty. Can you believe that? Look at the ping. Oh, you just can't. Okay, so in my Manu lobby, all us Aussies, green ping. Japanese, yellow.
The Japanese
Are they the host in yours?
It's the other. They must be. It's the other way around.
Yeah,
We're all
well,
yellow.
that's usually the given. You can have one Japanese bloke and he's the host, and 17 other fucking Aussies and Kiwis suffer for it. It would appear that here it's the other way around.
Yep, we're all 3 bars, but we're all 3 bars yellow.
Yeah, that's what they all are too.
Oh. It is, isn't it?
Now let's see if we get this fucking frozen timer thing. Yeah, it hasn't even started yet.
I started.
Don't quit. Mine hasn't. I'm just sitting here. Don't even have the timer yet. Can't do anything with the start button. It's not looking good.
I'm out. I'm 6 minutes 40 and was out.
DC. Unexpected error.
I was the last one out, but
Yeah, no, I'm out of DC.
right, you're out. That's fucked.
So, back on what I was saying, guys. I mean, I'm not allowed to complain about it. My mates are getting sick of it, but... No, I got to the... I could see my car sitting in the pit, and now I've just sent you the picture. I've got the actual in-game error. You might still get in. If you can't hear any other cars or they aren't moving yet, you might still get in. That's what was happening last night. Yeah, that's what was happening last night. Well, this game can go and get fucked, guys. Honestly, I'm very defeated by this shit. Yeah. Yeah, Yodes, that's the way it is, mate. I lose my viewers because they don't get into the race. It's just the way it is, mate. But yeah, go. Yeah, I was just raging, bro. What am I meant to do? And I don't want to put the other guys off, so. But yeah, feel free, bro. Piss off. Go watch a good race. Go watch Ferbs or get on Twitch and watch all those fuckheads. Because that seems to be where Top Split stream. But yeah, we got like 5 of us here, so I don't want to put them off, bro. All good, mate. Be good.
Ah, fuck me. Fucking idiot.
But yeah, for those watching, Furby's streaming it, Arnie's streaming it.
What a fucking dirty dog.
Who?
Rashid, fucking, I'll find his name in a minute. I'm just cruising like out of the way, coming down the back straight because I fucked me lap up. There's only 10 seconds left, so I just got out of people's way. And as he come past, he just slammed straight to the back of me and fucking fucked me.
Well done, Leoncy. I'm not racing, but well done, mate.
Rashided in plays. Shouldn't have. 16th. 1:28.6.
You got any names you recognise, Wolf? Darren's not streaming. Yeah, I know. He hasn't streamed for 2 weeks, so maybe he's on PS4. But yeah, I can't find you anywhere, man. Furby's... Where's Furby? He looks like he's in a top-ish split, because that looks like... Oh no, Furby and Arnie together.
I'm just gonna watch all these dudes poleack each other and go through.
Well, Arnie's about to disconnect, Yodes. Because, yeah, I'm watching Furby's one and it looks like it's stuck. Check over to Arnie's. Yeah, Arnie's in the same spot. Mate, if it... Have any of you started?
Yep, crossing the line now.
Is your starting matter? Mate, with how long it's even taken to start, they won't even be available to race the next fucking slot. So what, some of yous are already into like lap 2?
Yep, started
Yeah,
lap 2.
the other, they have not started. They are stuck at the end quali screen. We don't fucking care, Adam, that's what we think. Nah, Meta's not streaming. I don't know, I mean, as far as I know, it's just Ferbs and Arnie and those poor souls are in the same fucking race, so... Choppergetty's streaming it. Yeah, Choppers is racing. Chopper's streaming Tez's race and Mint Map, so if you want to watch a top split one, yo, just go find that fucking dildo. Pan Mac is streaming. Just let me know who you want, Yodes, and I'll give you a link, mate. What do you want? Top split? You want in the middle? I've got like
Tell
6
Meta, so
people
did I.
that are streaming, mate, so...
What's the bad influence joking?
Alright, Ferbs is starting, mate. Yodes, Ferbs is starting. Did Arnie DC? Yeah, sweet. Alright. Yeah, go watch them, mate. Good luck, everyone. Even though you're probably halfway through your fucking races. Arnie just freaked out with the view too, starting down the hill, looking at his car sideways. He was like, what the fuck? And all the cars are driving past. What the hell? When do you actually get to take control of your car?
For a while.
I hate that. I hate that. You should be in your fucking view straight away. Alright. Good luck. So I can't even set up an arcade race to emulate what you guys are doing because you can't turn fucking BOP on. So I'm racing all these cars that are going to be tuned or whatever.
Oh, you're kidding me. Would have been more fucking beneficial just driving around in the lobby, I think.
Now, I tell you what, setting up an arcade race isn't beneficial to me. Every single car just stopped at the hairpin.
Yeah, they're joking when they do that. I got 12th. We were all just in a line of traffic. Literally, I was 12th, 11 seconds from the lead.
What, is yours already over, Loudsy?
Mine is.
This is a joke. There's people that are on lap 2 and there's people that have finished.
Yep, I'm back at the...
This is fucked. This is so fucked. I feel like throwing my fucking control through the TV, but it wouldn't be the TV or the controller's fault, now would it?
9:22 on the PlayStation, I've finished.
Yeah, well, the other fellas are on lap 2, starting lap 3.
Yep. Literally, I got stuck in the pits for maybe 17, 18 seconds at the start, and I was the second last car out. But there was still some Japanese guys behind me.
Alright, I'm putting the lobby up.
Sweet. Minimum fundage. 2,000, thank you.
I got a lobby up. I would disagree with that statement. If you look at the top 10 for any timer board, and there is a fuckload of Aussie names there that we've never seen before. It's really annoying, isn't it? He's like muted himself or whatever, but we can still hear everything that he's doing and watching and blah blah blah.
Lucky we can save it.
I think he has. Yeah, I hate hearing Adams. I hate hearing other people's streams when you're trying to watch one or listen to a race or whatever. I hate it. I couldn't do the Canty rooms listening to him, listening to Canty's commentary. I couldn't do it.
Over-rotated.
I got DC'd after getting ready for quali. I was sitting in the pits and then it DC'd me.
Can't help but laugh.
It's full, and I had OG. There were 2 or 3 names that I recognised, but I mean it doesn't matter. Hi DC.
That's funny. Too much rotation, mate.
Yeah, mine was that type of lobby too if I just got into it.
Thanks, Jacob. Lucky to hold on to it, and who was it? BC. I don't know who. No, sorry, Kim Ken. Fuck off, cat.
Yeah, we could hear everything the whole time, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out of the party because I can't stand hearing it. No, it's all good. It's just yeah, it's the same with the Kenty stuff. Like they're too over the top as streamers. Like all good. And yeah, you guys, because Matters muted himself, you guys couldn't hear it, and it was really annoying. I just hear Top Split and the way they talk, and I'm like, they're just so full of themselves. And like Adam was one of the ones who was nice to me at a time. But once they got no use for you, you're irrelevant. If it happens to me again, guys, I'm done. Like, I mean, I'm done. I mean, I am done. Like, I will not stream the game anymore. I won't play the game anymore. I will wait until someone has told me that all the updates have fixed every problem, because I can't do this anymore. And I can't be in a party and be told I'm fucking whinging or complaining or whatever. Like, you know, we've all had different issues and problems with the game. I specifically seem to get every fucking one of them at the same time, so I can't not be shitty about it, and I can't let myself get too worked up about it anymore, so I'm just like, I've got to stop. Like, this game is not at all, not even fucking half of what it was meant to be. So I just can't do it anymore, and I mean, it's not helping my page, it's not helping my streams. In fact, if anything, it's bringing my numbers down, you know, and it's making me a more grouchy person and an unbearable host. If it happens again, I can't do it. I can't. I'll go. If like the stream stays up, I'll go do missions or licenses or whatever and say goodbye to the game until they can fix competitive, because I can't do it. I just can't. And I don't think I'm being unfair or, you know, nitpicky or fucking whinging over anything else that anybody isn't whinging over, so just like, fuck, man. Ebulk and Lounsey had finished their fucking races before fucking Furby and Arnie had even started lap 2. Like, what the fuck, guys? And it doesn't seem to be a uniquely PS4 or a PS5 problem. It's just a fucking problem, like a unique problem. So I know this is the test season, but I can't deal with this shit. I can't. Like, that disconnect will take away DR. You know, maybe even SR for quitting a race. Not that we can even check out DR right now, but you know, there's a whole lot of DR that I've lost from disconnects from dailies last night and today. It's going to get to the point where I'm going to get fucking reset to a B rank because of the game not being able to connect me. So why would I risk dropping any further than what I have already? I reckon I've dropped 5, 6, 7k at a minimum. I was like 52, 53 at the end of GTS, so can't do it anymore, guys. I can't exactly afford any other fucking game right now. It's just this, I'm stuck in a hole. I can't grow the page, I can't stream properly, I can't race properly because I'm getting frustrated by it, you know, like it's just compounding fucking problems. Hey, that was a huge crash.
frustration, mate. Don't worry, I'm frustrated too, buddy. But it's just a game, mate. Yeah, they'll either figure it out pretty quickly, or it'll take them a while. Same shit happened in GT Sport when it came out. Was on the label for 6-7 months. Oh, here comes Arnie's spin. Oh, Arnie. Lost it. Andy, how are you, buddy? Just finished our manufacturing test. Came back in fifth. Pretty much just following Arnie the whole way. Arnie was driving very well in the McLaren. Yeah. I laid down the Mario Kart banana previous lap, Arnie. Just quietly bad. Yeah. Yeah, said,
Yeah, I think everyone's done, Lowsy. The last ones to finish were
that rumble, mate.
were Furby and Arnie. They seemed to take the longest to get in, mate.
There's a little dip after that rumble.
But yeah, I'm just like it kills my enthusiasm for it, even to get in the mindset to do the next race, knowing that you don't even know if you're going to get in. You know, I can be thankful at least my stream didn't go down, but I don't know what to do anymore, mate. I'm trying not to be defeated by it, but it's really hard when it's all I've got at the moment. Like even my missus knows it. Like she looks at me and it's like she's feeling my pain, you know, and she's different. She's not as hardcore as a gamer as me, but she knows how I am, and she looks at me and like, you know, like, yeah, how many times I've muted myself and she's hearing it, she's seeing it, and she just looks at me like, you know, sorry, I can't do anything about it, and I feel horrible, and I don't know, I'm just, yeah, it's all good, dude. I just, yeah, I'm really defeated by a matter. And just hearing Adam's stream was just like, you know, especially you saying you had an incident with him and hearing it, like, didn't sound like his demeanour changed at all. Like, it just made me think of Top Split and even how Adam used to pop into my shit, and like, it's just making me think about the whole thing too much now, getting in my own head. But yeah, it wasn't you, mate. Like, I think a couple of us tried saying something to you and you weren't answering. We realised you were muted and all, having a laugh about it. Just really defeated by it. Yeah, she is, mate. I felt really sad about it lately, like legit. Yeah, what happened?
Just coming into the hairpin on the first lap. If you want, just go over to that one and invite me to it.
Alright. Hey. Yeah, no, all good. He told me. No, he told me to send it over here. It was just me and him and Simon, I think. I left the party for a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yep. In race too, so DR, etc.
Huh.
We had a
What about?
million problems with the lobbies earlier. Just if it happens to me again, I'm done. Like I'm done. I can't do it. It's actually like almost upsetting me.
So anyone else actually get a race in?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Mate, it was that bad. E-Bulk had nearly finished his race before Furby and Arnie had started theirs. It's that bad.
That'll be interesting then. Probably the good ones will probably be the ones at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, I was in a lobby that was very winnable too. That's what really got me.
T-Bulk there now is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just joined.
Oh, yeah.
Meta's coming. I just messaged him. What is Wolf done? He got his result.
He got second.
He said it seemed pretty easy. So yeah, Wolf's done. Yeah.
Good, mate. No, I just got back from bowling not long ago. Shit.
Underarm.
I bowled crap. Oh,
Same thing.
We still won 2 out of 3 games, but I can't get this fucking NSX around here properly. Doesn't want to switch fucking left and right very well.
Fucking.
You know, you go through that section where it's really tight
Lounsey nearly upset me then.
before you go under the fucking tunnel.
Just legit saying something about me missus and her being a keeper, I like choked up. Oh, just because I'm struggling. Like, yeah. No, like just saying that she's a keeper and I'm not contributing at the moment.
What's your qualifying time, Meta? Fucking hell.
Clarence Rapid there though, Gav. McLaren and the RS seem to be the most OP cars there, and the WRX and the GTR. It tells you when you need to. What I was saying before, they really need, especially at least for the oil thing, they need to incorporate it into the garage. So you can grab any car and change the oil whenever you need to. I had to do it with 4 cars the other day because I've been trying to do the 700, the 800, and the 730 PP races, and yeah, I had 3 or 4 cars that were all. This Mad Max car has got to be my most liked car ever. Well, I liked it. That's why.
I threw up on it.
Yeah, only because you said that they were fucking sandbagging. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it. I just basically now when I go newsfeed, don't go on notifications. Go newsfeed. She hasn't got a time in. It's probably too late for her, man. She's got to get up at 5, 6. If she's a tradie. So I was saying before too that they just keep pushing it back further and further. Like we've already lost our daylight savings. Nothing we can do.
Well, the best I can get this fucking intersection around here safely is the 128.5.
Mate, how's that footage of that jet? China. It's nothing. It's just the plummet. You don't see the explosion. You don't. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a fucking rocket going straight into the ground, man.
Is that the Chinese one?
Yeah. Biggest air disaster probably since MH, and worst one they've had in over a decade. 130 something people. Wreck site looks like everything just fucking disintegrated. Fuck me.
says it looks like the car for Autopolis.
The Atenza, yeah, it is. Everyone already said. Even Mr. MCA put up a post saying sorry that he said it was the WRX or the Megane. He was proven very wrong. And that's like why I'm saying how these people get all these cars straight away, because I know he tried 3 or 4 different cars per race last week, and now he's doing the same this week. How did so many people get so many Group 3 and Group 4 cars straight away?
Yeah, how did they?
I don't know, mate. I mean, they've played it a lot, obviously. I don't know. They're better than us. Every time they play something, they get it done, rather than fail and get your mileage and no reward. That's all I can think of, mate.
Oh, come on, baby, come on. Ooh. Fucking hell.
He bought.
He's got real money. That's real money. That's real money. 100%. Yep, that's real money, bro. You could not have earned $30 million in the fucking game.
I've spent 5.5 on tuning, but I've got total credits of... How long did you say he's played for?
35 hours on track, which is the same as what you had. Yeah, so he's just good.
38.10.
So he's just smashed it. But 100% he's paid cash for cars. I mean, when you've got 16,000 subs and you're getting, you know, thousands of views on each of your videos, you're making money. So good on him. I mean, anybody who's, like, I've seen heaps of streamers who do it, you know, they're in a position where they can make money off it. Like I seen someone doing it with that Yu-Gi-Oh game. He said himself he'd spent like $300 on decks, and like real money on decks, you know, and he was still having a hard time playing the game against pros. So he was like, imagine what they're spending.
Son of a bitch, I just missed 128,005.
Yeah, I've spent 3.8 million on cars, 300 grand on tuning. Sorry, 300 grand on customization and 3.3 million on tuning. 15 cars, 25 hour drive time, 180
You guys
hour
racing
time.
this?
I'll probably say no because it won't let me in. But yeah, I'm not knocking him for it, Loudsy. If he's in the position where they can pay that much money to get the cars, then good on him. Like, I mean, if your gaming is being paid for because of your gaming, then fuck, that's like where I would love to be in life. I mean, if I even got to 1,000 subs, to the only step that I need to be affiliate, I could put myself in a position where, you know, I can make a little bit of money. But if you got fucking 16, 17,000 subs and you're known as the lap guide guy, you know, every week you release 3 videos. Those 3 videos are going to get 15, 20,000 views each. You know, and that's baby numbers compared to a lot of other larger channels. But for someone like him, it'd be decent money. I mean, with all the time off I've had now, that was kind of what I was planning. You know, I was hoping that streaming these brand new games was going to bring me at least a couple of 100 subs. And I've got like 10 subs in the last 2 weeks, and probably 2 or 3 of them came from the wrestling game, which were probably instant unsubs because I haven't streamed any more of it. And I'm not good enough at this game to pick up armies of subs the way Rory Alexander has. So yeah, another reason that I'm very bitter and butthurt by it is that I was hoping to use the game to get my subs where they need to be, and haven't had any traction at all. Can't stream it. Can't make content. Well, I made content, no one watches. Stream it, streams crash. So yeah, I'm just saying I'm kind of fucked for my enthusiasm for it at the moment.
You need an angle, mate.
Max.
You need an angle.
I know I need an angle, but my angle is the angry fucking guy. And I've got 200 subs that, well, respect me because of it. Don't say they love me or whatever, but they're here because of that. You know, I can go on my rants, and that's when my numbers are right up, and that's when all of them are, you know, saying they agree or disagree or whatever. But yeah, it's just everything at the moment, Ferbs. Even Lounsey saying something about me miss a spinner keeper got me feeling really sad. Like she is.
Maybe you should use the angle, just race no close up, mate. Become the nude racer.
I've basically got the same lobby.
I have.
You'll be top split, mate. Have you seen your ranking right now?
No.
You're like 6th in Australia.
Yeah.
After last night, Cav.
Oh, for the nation.
For a second in slot 4. No, Lounsey, I didn't mean it like that. It's just, I know that,
There's
mate.
the secret. Do the last slots when everyone's been and gone.
It just made me think about my current situation, Lounsey. That's all. That she is a keeper and she is a good egg, and that I'm not doing right by her. Like, I'm starting to think that quitting my job was the worst thing I ever did. No, disconnected me when I was sitting in the pits before. But no, Lounsey, I wasn't saying, like, yeah, you generally, like, choked me up in a good way, but it just made me think about my current predicament, and just made me feel really guilty. Alright, mate.
Mate, it's just a fun race. Yeah. It's just a fun race. It's not even worth points, so it doesn't go anything. Oh, here we go.
Yes, I'm going to DC again.
Yeah. Oh, so am I.
Yeah.
Same. You beauty.
Were you majority Japanese or Australian in the room?
No.
No, I'm buggered. Oh, hang on. No, I have acceleration. Woohoo, I'm on track. Yes, I can score some points.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him, Furby. He came up in my feed recently, and I subbed to him, and like in the space of just watching him for a few hours, I seen how many subs he went up and how many viewers he had, and yeah, good on him. Like, if he's doing it well, you know, like, I mean, if I didn't have all the problems with this game, I would have liked to have streamed it from 9 to 5 every day myself, but I couldn't even fucking stream it at first, and now I can't at all. And it's probably because I'm streaming. That's all I can think of. Yesterday I was able to, like, I had it happen once yesterday. What do you mean we're not English? So, like, he's got followers just because he's European or whatever? I don't know, man. But a lot of people seem to, even you Ferbs, you know, like I come into yours and you've always got new guys coming in and out because you can stream the game at least. Like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. I know my personality wouldn't help, man. Like it's like I look at Chuppagetti and some of the things that he says and does and acts and all that, and I'm like, how does this guy get sponsored? How does this guy get free shit? You know, like, what am I doing wrong? But I just think I'm not good enough. Like, in that aspect of it, I'm definitely just not good enough. You know, Rory's better, MCA's better, Chuppagetti's better, you're better. Just really defeated. But I said I was done. Said it happens again, I'm done. And I can't keep trying and feeling better. I clearly can't stream it. Anything outside a career. Can't make content because I can't save my replays. I just can't really do anything with it. Can't do anything about it because even the Pro, if I had a Pro, it seems to be the same problems. If I had a PS5, it seems to be the same problems. If I had a PC and iRacer though, don't think you'd have problems like this, but I can't. My mindset just can't deal with this shit right now. Like, I can't save replays, Lounsey, because the fucking, it crashes at the end of every, if I try doing a daily, it crashes at the end screen. Like when you get your picture and where you finished, I've just got a black screen and press X to continue and it doesn't do anything, and then I have to force close the app and it takes about 30 seconds. I'm just fucking, it's not that easy, Codes, and I don't have parents who can buy me one, mate, and I'm not having a shot there either. I'm just saying it's not something that I can fucking go out and get at the drop of a hat. I'm in debt. Yeah, well, you don't have a YouTube page that has got a little over 200 subs and say 190 of them are here because of Gran Turismo, mate. It's not that easy. The proof was, like, it's not even about the racing, you know. I'd play ACC, I'd have 2-3 people watching, and that was the people who played ACC, so It's just not that easy to just. Yeah, I know it's broken, mate. Don't worry. It's causing fights between us mates, for fuck's sake. My opinion of this game. I'm not allowed to have that opinion in parties because it gets annoying, even if it's the general consensus. And I understand. I get it. And I don't want to be this negative person anymore. Sorry, guys.